In the depths of stagnant rivers, beneath the veil of murky waters, lies a creature that embodies survival itself. A master from a bygone era, walking the earth since a time when dinosaurs shook the world beneath their feet. This is not just a reptile. It's a living legend, a witness to millions of years of evolution and extinction. This is the crocodile. Over 200 million years ago, the ancestors of these incredible beings first appeared. They saw the rise and fall of prehistoric giants and survived the cosmic catastrophe that wiped the dinosaurs from the face of the earth 66 million years ago. Today, this ancient lineage, the archosaurs, the closest living relatives of birds and cousins to the extinct dinosaurs, continues to rule its aquatic kingdoms with silent majesty and ruthless power. Join us on an exploratory journey into the world of crocodiles to unlock the secrets of their incredible design, complex behavior, and vital role in the fabric of life on our planet. Let's look closer at this masterpiece of natural engineering. The first thing that strikes you is the armor plating its body. This isn't mere skin. It's a mosaic of thick scales reinforced by bony plates known as osteoderms. Near impenetrable armor, forged by millions of years of the struggle for survival. And here lies the true power. The jaws. The closing muscles are among the strongest in the animal kingdom, capable of generating immense pressure to crush bone and protective shells with ease. It's a relentless natural vice. Yet, surprisingly, the muscles for opening the jaw are relatively weak. Look at these sharp, conical teeth. They're not for chewing, but designed like sharp spikes to grip prey firmly. And the crocodile never worries about losing them. It has an endless supply. Each lost tooth is replaced by a new one growing beneath it. A continuous cycle ensuring a terrifyingly effective grin throughout its long life. Notice how everything is positioned on top. The eyes, the nostrils, and even the ears are located on the crest of the head. This ingenious design allows the crocodile to remain almost entirely submerged, a biological submarine, while its primary senses stay alert above the surface, scanning the banks for prey or watching for potential threats. Its eyes possess a secret weapon, the nictitating membrane, a transparent third eyelid that slides across the eye like a built-in scuba mask, protecting it underwater while maintaining clear vision. And let's not forget the tail. This is no mere appendage. It's a powerful engine and an effective rudder. With forceful side-to-side sweeps of this muscular, vertically flattened tail, the crocodile propels itself through the water with lightning speed for an ambush, or uses it as a formidable whip to deter attackers or stun prey. Even internally, the crocodile hides evolutionary wonders. Its four-chambered heart, like ours and those of birds, efficiently separates oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. But it has an incredible extra feature: the ability to shunt blood flow away from the lungs when diving, sending precious oxygen directly to the body and brain. This allows it to stay submerged for extended periods, sometimes exceeding an hour. Where do we find these majestic creatures? They command the warm regions of our planet, distributed across Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia. They are perfectly semi-aquatic, moving seamlessly between the worlds of water and land. They favor slow-moving rivers, vast lakes, muddy swamps, and life-rich wetlands. But some, like the legendary saltwater crocodile, have broken the mold, adapting to live in saltwater estuaries and even undertaking epic sea voyages across the open ocean, colonizing remote islands. The crocodile's hunt. It is an ambush predator par excellence. For hours, it might remain perfectly still, part of the surrounding environment, a floating log concealing a lethal hunter beneath. Its acute senses detect the slightest movement, the faintest ripple on the water or vibration on the bank. And when the opportune moment arrives, explosion! Immense power erupts from the water, the fearsome jaws clamping down with crushing force. If the prey is large, the real struggle begins. The crocodile drags it into its aquatic realm, where it employs its terrifying signature move, the death roll. Gripping a part of the prey, it spins its entire body with incredible force, tearing flesh and muscle in a horrific display of raw power. This isn't mere violence. It's a necessary adaptation to dismember prey too large to swallow whole. It swallows its meal in large chunks, and inside its stomach, we might find stones. Yes, gastroliths, believed to aid in grinding food and possibly act as ballast for diving. Its digestive juices are among the most potent in nature, capable of dissolving almost everything: flesh, bone, hair, even horns, leaving little behind. But behind the image of the ruthless predator, there is another side. The life cycle begins in a moment of vulnerability and fragility. After mating, the female selects a suitable spot on land, close to the safety of the water. Here, she will carefully construct a nest, either a hole dug in the warm sand or an elaborate mound of vegetation and mud, which will provide the necessary incubation heat. The mother lays between 10 and 100 leathery-shelled eggs. And here's something astounding. The destiny of the hatchlings, male or female, is determined not just by genetics, but by the temperature of the nest. Intermediate temperatures tend to produce males, while warmer or cooler temperatures produce females. It's a natural thermostat deciding the future of the next generation. Throughout the incubation period, which can last up to 3 months, the mother transforms into a fearless guardian. She stays vigilant, fiercely defending her precious treasure against any predator that dares approach. When hatching time arrives, the The mother hears the faint calls of her young from within the eggs. Carefully, she excavates the nest and uses her powerful jaws, the same jaws that crush bone, with incredible gentleness to crack the eggshells and help her offspring emerge. Then, in a touching display of maternal care, she carries the vulnerable hatchlings in her giant mouth, transporting them safely to a nursery area in the water, where she will continue to protect them for weeks or even months. But life here is fraught with peril. These tiny crocodiles are easy prey for many predators. Large fish, birds of prey, turtles, even larger crocodiles, all pose a deadly threat. Survival is the ultimate challenge, and only a small fraction of these hatchlings will survive to reach a size that offers relative safety, beginning their long journey towards dominance. Those who do survive live long lives. Crocodiles can live for 70 years or more, with some saltwater crocodile individuals believed to have surpassed a century, silent witnesses to the passage of time. The crocodile's life isn't just about hunting and waiting. It's filled with complex behaviors. We often see them basking for hours on riverbanks. This isn't laziness. It's a vital necessity. Being cold-blooded, they rely on the sun to warm their bodies to the optimal temperature for activity. Holding the mouth open while basking may also help cool the brain through evaporation. And contrary to the popular belief that they are entirely solitary creatures, they do communicate. From the grunts and chirps of hatchlings to the deep, rumbling bellows of adult males that vibrate the water and air, especially during mating season or to establish territories. They are also thought to use low-frequency, infrasound, vibrations that travel long distances underwater to communicate. Where they gather in numbers, a kind of hierarchy often emerges, with the largest and most powerful individuals dominating. The crocodile family is vast and diverse. There are around 16 living species of true crocodiles, plus their close relatives like alligators, caimans, and gharials. Each species has its own characteristics and preferred habitat. The African Nile crocodile, famed for its power and size, the saltwater crocodile, the giant reptile that roams the coasts of Asia and Australia, the more slender American crocodile of the Americas, the mugger crocodile in India, and even the long-snout, fish specialist gharial of India. Each one is a unique chapter in the incredible survival story of the crocodilians. But another player has entered the scene and changed the rules of the game. Humans. Our relationship with crocodiles has always been complex, a mixture of mythic fear, respect, but also bloody conflict. For centuries, they were hunted relentlessly for their valuable skins, their meat, and even body parts used in traditional medicine. Today, these ancient creatures face even greater threats. Our urban sprawl destroys their habitats. Dam construction alters the rivers they depend on. Pollution poisons their waters and food sources. We have pushed many species towards the brink of extinction. Fortunately, the winds of change have begun to blow. Conservation efforts worldwide are working to protect these magnificent creatures. Hunting bans, the creation of nature reserves, captive breeding programs, and even sustainable crocodile farming that eases pressure on wild populations. All are steps in the right direction. We are beginning to understand the vital role these apex predators play in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems as natural cleaners and guardians of healthy rivers and lakes. Before we conclude our journey, let's marvel at a few more of this creature's incredible adaptations. Look at the skin on its jaws. It's covered in highly sensitive receptors, capable of detecting the slightest ripple in the water, allowing it to pinpoint the location of moving prey in complete darkness or murky water with astonishing accuracy. They also possess a keen sense of smell and excellent night vision. Crocodiles. They are more than just monsters from a deep past. They are evolutionary masterpieces, perfect survival machines, and living testimony to the resilience and power of life. They have inherited the earth for millions of years, shaping the ecosystems they inhabit. They are an integral part of our planet's natural heritage. They stare back at us from the depths of time, holding the secrets of lost worlds. Understanding and respecting them, working to protect them, is not just about conserving a species. It's about preserving a part of the story of life itself. The future of these ancient creatures, and the future of the rivers and swamps they call home, now depends on our wisdom and our actions. Will we be the generation that ensures the survival of these living legends, or will we let them slip silently into the mists of the past?